Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, we are going to be doing a BoxyCharm unboxing. It's more of a try-on unboxing, so I'm gonna go ahead and try the products as I go. Not all of the products that are on my face came in the box. I just wanted to give you a full look with everything that came in the box. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell so that you can get a notification of every new video that I post. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to get started, I have nothing but my eyebrows on because the first thing that we're going to get out of the box is, well, I'll take everything else off first. I did already open it because I wanted to know what I needed to have on my face before getting started and what I didn't need to have on my face. So the theme of this month's box is Boxy and Chill. This is a January box. And we're going to start off with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a try. And these retail for $24. I don't know if it's each is $24 or maybe the pair is $24, but it's Tatcha, so if each one was $24, I wouldn't necessarily be entirely surprised. So, yeah, let's give this a try. Oh, this is like really creamy, a little messy. Like I've opened it and it's, yeah, okay. Interesting. This is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mask for normal to dry skin. It just says to apply mask and smooth to fit comfortably. Leave on for 15 minutes. Okay, so this is really, really freaking messy. It's like almost dripping, but let's give it a try anyway. Ugh. I mean, this is probably like incredible for your skin. Just not sure if I like it. This is probably like the kinds of thing that you would like have to put on over your sink, you know. It's okay, it's fine, all right. Oh, I already have my eyebrows on. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna stretch the eye holes out a little more than what they need to be and apply this around my eyebrows. Although I did, okay, come on. Interesting stuff, we love that. All right. Okay, right off the bat, I'm just gonna say, this is the messiest face mask I've ever used. But we're gonna give it a try, and I will be back in 15 minutes. All right. Okay, 15 minutes have gone by, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Hopefully I didn't ruin my eyebrows too much. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Well, let me just get a mirror and get a little closer to my face to clean off the excess, I think, liquid that the mask had. I'm just taking a micellar wipe. Just micellar water wipe. I'm just wiping this off my skin. Okay, it smelled really, really good. And my skin, I haven't even touched it, but it feels really soft. It is Tatcha, like I said, so I mean, I'm expecting quite a bit. Again, I also don't know if each one is 24 or because it brings two, each one is 12, and then they just equal up to 24. Like that's probably the case. I just probably have to go back in and retouch my eyebrows. But let's take a closer look. Okay, that's not so bad. I feel like you can't just like put on a face mask and expect to have a difference. I will say I've had some really bad dry patches right here above my eyebrows because I'm allergic to wax, but I do get my eyebrows waxed. So I get like hives and then I get dry patches, but you know, beauty is pain. I have had really bad dry patches, and for some reason they look a little like tamed down. So I mean, maybe it works really, really great for dry skin. I often think that face masks, you have to probably use them like every single day to get a real, you know, to get real difference in your skin from them. They're fun though. I do like it. Super messy. Don't think I love that though. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my base off camera and then we will be right back. I started with a base because the next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and grab out of the box is a Tarte eyeshadow palette. So I already have my foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, all that good stuff. So we're gonna go straight into the eyes. This retails for $36. It's a limited edition Rainforest of the Sea Highlighting Eyeshadow Palette Volume 3. So I know that you could have either gotten this one or 2 other different versions. They had 3 versions that they were circulating through all of the boxes. And this one looks like this. Oh, my little phone fell out. Okay, so when I first opened up this palette, because I did previously open everything else, I'm thinking to myself that this palette is a little of an unrealistic eyeshadow palette. Like, if you wanted to do all of your eyeshadow looks with just this, because the only matte color that you get is this color right here. Now let's be real. Can you really do that much with that color? But you know what? We're gonna try. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start by taking this big Essence eye blender brush and going into the only matte color, Tiki. And we're gonna try to really pack this into the crease to give me the most dimension that I can possibly get. But I really don't think that I'm gonna be able to get a lot of dimension from this color. See, the other 2 palettes, because if you go on the BoxyCharm website, it kind of shows you 1 or 2 things that are circulating through the boxes. Or you also get an email asking you like, hey, do you want to preview some things? Of course I previewed some things because I'm impatient, but it also shows you like, okay, so you'll either have one of these 3 palettes. And the other 2 palettes, I felt like I had at least 2 matte shades, and they were definitely a lot deeper than this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try, let me try a smaller brush, so like a more concentrated brush. I'm gonna use the Morphe B80 brush, tapping into that and trying to get as much. I have a lot on my brush, but it's not necessarily showing up on my crease. Yeah, this is pretty much like the color of my skin. So that's great, isn't it? Because it's not showing up. I'm gonna cheat a little bit just so that I can, you know, get a little dimension in my eye. I'm not gonna cheat that much because I'm just gonna use the bronzer that I used on my face. And you know, when you're doing a makeup look, you wanna try to make do with what you have. Using a bronzer in your crease is not a bad idea. So I just use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And let's try to deepen up my crease with that. Okay, so my bronzer didn't give me as much depth as I wanted it to, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm not gonna go into any more eyeshadows, but I'm gonna take a shimmery shade in my crease and hope that if I blend it out enough, it just looks like I'm just wearing a really glowy look on my eyelids. Let's hope for that. I'm gonna just use the same Morphe B80 brush. And I think I'm going to start by going into the color, you know what, let's just go into the color Malibu and hope for the best. And I'm going to try to keep this a little closer to my lid and not take it up too high. Okay, now I'm going to take a flat synthetic brush and I'm just going to put as much sparkle on my eyelid as I can to distract from the fact that I have a shimmery shade in my crease. So I think I'm going to start by taking this color right here. This is Escape, and try to pack as much of this as I can onto my lid. I would definitely just going with your finger because that's not working so well with my brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my pinky finger into the color Jewel, which is this golden color right here. And I'm gonna press that on top. I think I might like a more golden color. Okay, that's not so bad. So bad. Now I kind of want to highlight the inner corner as much as I possibly can. So we're gonna take the shade that I first put on my lid, and it's that color Escape right here. Gonna go in with my pinky because I feel like these shimmers might only work well with your pinky. Or maybe if I were to try a wet brush, I think we should give that a try. I'm gonna just take the same brush that I tried to use prior to, and I'm going to wet it with my All Nighter setting spray and spray that in my face. Which wouldn't have been a bad thing, but that close might have been a bad thing. Now, taking the color, the golden color Jewel, and pressing that into the lid. So it does perform better with it wet, but not as good. So yeah, I think these shadows are best applied with a finger. Okay, I'm gonna pause a second for now on the palette, and I think I'm gonna go back into it. But let's get the next thing out of the box. So the next thing is this Starlooks eyeliner pencil. So it is in the color brown. It's an Ultra Luxe Long Wear Eye Pencil. I've never heard of this brand before, but let's give it a try. This retails for $19. That's kind of expensive for an eye pencil. So it's definitely, I would say, probably a more high-end brand. Let's give this a try. I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to, since it's brown, now this may turn into a total disaster. Oh, I hate opening up eyeliners. What I'm going to try to do is place this as close to my lash line as I can, and then take a smudging brush and blend it out. And blend it out a little bit into the outer corners of my crease. Could possibly go wrong. You know, it may actually go wrong, but let's give it a try. Although I honestly don't hate my eyes right now. It's a really nice looking natural look. Really nice looking natural look. Right, Adrianis? Okay, but it's nice and it's natural looking, and I actually kind of like it. So I may not take it up into my crease, but I am going to apply this as close to my lash line as possible so we can give it a try. Okay, it has a weird kind of looking tip. So it's really thick. That's weird. But it's very pointy, the tip of it. I just don't know if it's going to stay like that all the way through. And it is a thicker pencil, so it's a little strange, but let's try it. Okay, so I had plans of blending this out, but I don't think that this has any budge. I don't like it. And I hate saying that because I haven't been too impressed with everything in the box now, and I kind of wanted to love everything. Okay, the thing is the palette's not horrible, but, well, you know the situation. Let's try to give this a little bit of blend. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Smudging brush and try to give it some tug. I feel like I might just honestly lighten the colors on my lid, and well, I really don't want to do that considering that I had to work so hard to get them on there. Yeah, this doesn't have that much give. I think this is more of a color that you would have to use in your waterline or something, which, you know what, that might be best. It's probably for your waterline. Like, it's one of those eyeliners that works best in your waterline because, you know, it has no give, and you might get a more long-lasting look out of it. So I'm actually gonna just go back in with the initial golden shade and try to blend that in together with that color. Well, not with the color, but with the eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to apply some lashes off camera, and then I will be back and we will continue with the rest of the box. Okay, I went ahead and added some lashes and blended out the eyeliner on my my bottom lash line, and blended it out with some of the shimmery shades in the palette. I don't hate my eye look, but we will talk about this a little later. Let's move on to the next item in the box, which I'm super excited for. It is an Ofra liquid lipstick. I feel like this might make up for the rest of the box. And then, okay, the last item in the box, it is a Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask for your hair. I'm not going to use this on camera, but I will give it a try. And I may mention it in a later video and see how I felt about it or not. This retails, this is a Briogeo. Oh, it's a Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Spray. This retails for $16. I don't know if this is a full size, but it is 20 ounces and it's a pretty good size. But I will give that a try. So this is the Ofra liquid lipstick in Havana Nights. This retails for $20. So let's go ahead and give it a try. I don't know if it, well, I think it'll match my eyes. I think it'll be just fine. We'll see. Okay. Okay, I love this color, and I also really love the application of it. I didn't need to put a lip liner down first, and it feels so soft and comfortable on my lips, so I think this is a win. Okay, so after totaling everything up in the box, the value is $124, and you do pay $29, so I'm not so mad that I didn't like everything in the box. So I love the liquid lipstick, that was great. The Tatcha face mask, I'm sure it's great. I mean, I like how it made my skin feel, but it was just super messy. But I guess they're pretty good. Maybe it's something that you have to give a try multiple times so you don't really like it and see a difference in your skin. But initially, I did like how it left my skin feeling. The palette. So I don't hate how my eyeshadow turned out. Really natural looking. Nice and shimmery. I think this is not a palette that you can travel with because you're gonna need to take a whole other palette with you. I think this is just a really great palette to have on standby when you maybe just want to do an all shimmery or you want to rely on one palette to have all of your shimmer shades in it. Now it doesn't have all shimmer shades, but it has lots of nice neutral shades, some highlighting shades. I use this to highlight my inner corner. Oh, I did add some brow bone highlight, but I'll probably add some highlight of the same color. The matte in this palette is the color of my skin, so it did show up on me, and that's the only bummer. But you'll probably get one of these. You might get one of the other two palettes. They're the same size, same Tarte palettes, but they have different shades, and you might get a little lucky and you'll be able to have the shades that have or the palettes that have the two matte shades, then they're a little deeper, and all around they're a different palette. Not bad if you want to keep it on standby to have some shimmer shades handy, but besides that, you cannot complete a full look out of this unless you're okay with wearing shimmer shades in your crease. And you know what? I am no one to judge. You do you. The eyeliner. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I didn't try it in my waterline at all, but I did blend it out in my lower lash line. Really difficult to blend. It really has no give. It has no tug. That's why I think this is something that would be really great in the waterline, but I didn't want to put that into my waterline because I wanted to keep it a little more natural on the eyes. I'm going to give it a few more tries and see how I feel about it, but it wasn't necessarily my favorite thing ever. And then the Briogeo Strength and Moisture Leave-In Spray Mask. I think this is spray. Yes, spray mask. I will give this a try, and I'm sure I probably will love it. Briogeo has really great products, and they're on the more high-end side. So although just because something is high doesn't mean it's good. but I've heard lots of good things about Briogeo, so I will go ahead and give that a try. But yeah, that's it for this week's video. I will be trying to do these every single month, and in March I will be getting the BoxyLuxe, which if you don't know what that is, you basically pay $28 on top of your already existing subscription, and you get a box that has over $250 worth of value. I think they started doing it for the very first time in January. So January was the first month, and I may be totally wrong on this, but you pay $20 on top, $28 on top of your already existing subscription, and you get your BoxyCharm box, and then you get the BoxyLuxe. So stay tuned for that video, and then stay tuned for more of these BoxyCharm videos, because I probably will be doing these every single month. This is very much a Kathleen Lights inspired video, by the way. She does these monthly, and she does kind of a try on unboxing, and I love watching them, so I thought, why not give it a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell so that you can get a notification of every new video that I post. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.